Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fundamentals of Magic. I'm your host, Daniel Kelly. Today we're going to be discussing the 5 principles that make a miracle work. And to this end, we're going to be referencing 2 of my favorite things in the world. That's magic and coffee. Now, to represent the coffee, we have got these 3 classic Denny-style coffee mugs. And to represent the magic, we have got our handy-dandy spoon/wand thingy. So the first fundamental of magic is called an appearance. Case in point, bring your attention to the top of the bottommost mug and you're going to notice the appearance of a tiny coffee bean. Now, 1 bean's great, but this trick utilizes 2 and 3 coffee beans in order to work. An example of the appearance fundamental of magic. Now, the second fundamental of magic is pretty easy to remember. It's just the antithesis of the first. It is known as a vanish. We take the wand, we tap, and it disappears. I'll do that for you again on the other side. We go ahead, we take that bean, we take our handy dandy, we give the hand a tap, and it's gone. Now I'm going to do that for you one more time. I want you to pay really close attention because what we're going to do is this time you're going to actually see the moment the bean vanishes. Now you might think that those beans have gone far away. They've actually just reappeared underneath their respective coffee mugs, like so. An example of the first 2 fundamentals of magic. Now, moving down the line, the third fundamental is called a transposition. Essentially, a transposition is when you take one object and you have it magically vanish and relocate somewhere else. Case in point, let's say we take these beans and we put them underneath their respective coffee mugs. We take our handy dandy spoon wand, we remove that central bean, we toss it in the air, and we smack it down on that side mug. Yes, I am that good. It disappears from that central mug, reappears underneath that side mug, and this one, of course, is never left. Now, my mentor used to tell me, Daniel, you really shouldn't repeat the same trick twice. There's a logic to that because he's basically saying that the first time you do it, it's a trick. Second time you do it, it's a lesson. I believe you can repeat the same trick twice, though. You just need to shake it up a little bit. I'll give you an example of what I mean. If we take these beans and once again put them underneath their respective coffee mugs, only this time we take our wand, we remove the side beans, like so. We toss them in the air just like last time, only this time they land in the central mug. And they actually do vanish from the sides and reappear in the middle. Same trick, just done slightly differently. Now, the 4th fundamental is a little confusing. I'll tell you why. The 4th fundamental is called defying the laws of nature. I've never understood that because that's kind of a definition of what magic is to begin with. Some magicians like to get a little bit complicated with this. I'm the kind of magician who thinks the best kind of magic is the simplest and easy to follow, right? So just use the props that are available to you. In this case, does the magic lie in the cups? Doesn't lie in the cups. Does the magic lie in the beans? The magic does not lie in the beans. Does the magic lie in the magic wand? No. Truth be told, the magic lies in me, the magician. It's been said that I'm a magical human being. You can tell bad jokes if you back them with good tricks. I'll give you an example of what I mean. If I take this bean and I put it in the pocket, and if I tap the pocket and if I tap the cup, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the bean reappears underneath the cup. I can do the same thing with the other side. I can go ahead, I can tap the pocket, I can tap the cup like so, and just like that, the bean reappears underneath that cup. Now you might say, Daniel, I think you've had a bit too much of that caffeine. Can you slow it down just a little bit? That way we know you're not doing something tricky. That's exactly what I'll do. I'm going to take this bean, I'm going to put it in the hand, I'm going to place it in the pocket, I'm going to tap the pocket, I'm going to tap the cup, and yes, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the bean reappears underneath that cup. Now, the 5th fundamental is my favorite. It's called transformation. It's my favorite because that's what we're all trying to do in life. We're all trying to transform from who we are into who we'd like to be. We might feel small, insignificant, like this little coffee bean right here. But with a little bit of willpower and with a lot of passion and just a little bit of magic, we grow into the better, bigger version of ourselves. Like this larger coffee bean. As much as we grow on our own, we should never forget that we're always getting by with a little help from our friends. Relationship and love. Well, that's the most magic thing in the world. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the fundamentals of magic. Now, I would like to leave you with something special. Let's get rid of these props. Let's get rid of these. In life, through all of your trials and your tribulations, may your cups always remain full and overflowing, magic and wonder. And just in case you ever feel like your cup is running dry, you feel like there's nothing left in there to give, I want you to remember something. I want you to remember that Daniel Kelly made this video. You can come back and you can always brew a fresh cup of inspiration. I've never been much of a coffee guy myself. I'm more of an espresso man. And this cup, this toast, ladies and gentlemen, is for you. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.